Alright folks, let's go ahead and get started. I'm Murney. Welcome to another episode of Star Technology. Last episode, we did the jankiest quantum processor setup ever. And I'm still a little stumped as to how I should handle this. I think we need to get rid of this, which means we need to get rid of this. And to do that, we're going to have to move it over to the automated area and bump it up to the 4 ingredient version instead of the 6 ingredient version. No problem. Barely an inconvenience. But to do that, for some reason, Naquita. Right, we need raw Naquita in order to do that. So that's coming up probably in the next couple episodes, although I did see that you can make Naquita here. It's UV though. So I think this is intended to be like retconning earlier production types, right? So like if I wanted to make gold, raw gold, not gold ore, raw gold, I can do that in essence burning, and that's HV, right? And we can get raw gold at like LV. So I think that's kind of what they're intending here, which might be pretty cool. For example, cobalt. If we did raw cobalt, not raw cobaltite, but raw cobalt. Oh, we can't get that. We can get raw cobaltite. Why? Alright. Oh, but that one gives us... Oh, we need 15 crown 5. We're actually voiding that somewhere, or we're planning on voiding it. I will make that when it comes. Anyways, point is that in order to do all this, I really want to get more power. I know I keep saying that, but that's kind of one of the standard things here. If I can find a power tap. Surely I have a power tap somewhere. Oh, it's on the outside. Of course it is. This is going through that diode right there, or the energy hatch. No, the diode. It's going through the diode. The energy hatch powers the clean room. The diode lets us take power from outside and put it inside, which I didn't need to do. We can do it just putting power taps on the inside, the flex points. But this was the first one we did, and so I just kind of copied it over. And the reason why you have this is because if you're going to have a generator, it has to be outside. You can't put it on the inside, which is fine. It is what it is. No big deal. Power, I think we can go up to like 1.4, 1.7. I don't remember. I can't do the calculations. I don't think the calculations are right, or I'm just really bad at it. One of the two. Anyhow, this is dead in the water. So we need to hurry up and figure out how we're going to update all of this. We need a bunch of IV circuit assemblers to do that. Maybe we just jump up to LUV. I don't know. We'll see. But in the meantime, we want to at least get the one circuit assembler so I can make power supplies the way I want to. And that's all it comes down to, is I just want to do it the way I want to. We've already got these 3 things handy. So let's go ahead and just dump that in there along with that. It'll only take 16 of these. We'll leave these ones here because I just want to have ones. We need 16, and this will get us 2 LUV circuit assemblers, and then we just doop. You know what? As I'm doing this, I'm realizing that's not the solution. We need RAM chips. That's what it was. I love the fact that it's still just RAM chips. No, we're missing something. RAM chips, platinum wire, inductors. Oh, I've got, not inductors. I've got transistors. Okay. That's fine. We need to make the advanced components just for funsies. Okay. Oh, that is slow. Okay, so once this is done, and I'll break. I'm not going to make you sit here for this the entire time. We just dump it back in. We got the NOR chips literally right here. We need diodes instead of whatever. Everything else is the same. I like the fact that these lines, so the quantum line all uses platinum wire. That makes life a lot easier, a little more convenient. And then we can make the LUV, and then once we've got the LUV, should probably go make some SSG frames. We'll get there. And then we can make ZPM tier circuits. So I don't know what that is. Every once in a while, it randomly decides it's gonna spaz out on the timing up at the top. So I guess I will wait here for it to process this through 10 more times. That's only like a minute, but I'll be back in about a minute and a half. Oh, while we're waiting, one thing I did notice, we used to get skystone dust from the same place we got the cobaltite sludge. We don't do that anymore. Now we have to make skystone and then grind the skystone. And you get your first skystone by mixing ender pearl, redstone, glowstone, and stone dust. So it's a little bit of a cheat that we're using the earlier versions, but not that big a deal. And I've just got this guy here, but it's right there in my face the entire time. I'm literally right up here. So no more of that. Yep, and then we just, I forgot that we've got to replace these. So overall, it's going to be a little longer than a minute and a half. Did I say a minute and a half? It was more like 5 or 8 minutes. It was crazy long. I did something wrong there. I didn't mean to put all that in there. Anyhow, those go away. This goes away, and we need to put in instead diodes. And more RAM? It's got to be more RAM, right? Yep, more RAM. And this one will take less. Nope, it's gonna take. Oh, something's wrong. Not enough platinum wire. What are we missing here? Still uses 1 fiber reinforced quantum processors. This is a 2-to-1 ratio. We got that. We got that. We got NOR. We got not enough platinum wire. This is gonna. It's always fun when you have to like replace the this 32. This happens with the. I gotta automate some of these things. Sitting here and replacing components is crazy. Oh, this one's. Oh, it's still 20 seconds. It feels longer. It feels longer. So I'll be back after it does this. Oh, 16 times. All right, now we're about done. There we go. Now we can start replacing these with this stuff. I think we were prepping for this, and then I realized I had the tier totally wrong. I've got some. I did go run and grab some HSSG frames. I think we're going to use half of this, but that's fine. And then what was the rest? We need RAM chips. And then the chips themselves. No, now we're missing something. All right. Inductors, supercomputers. IV. This is IV. Oh, annealed copper wire instead of something. What are we replacing here? RAM chips, capacitors, inductors. Oh, maybe we don't need these anymore. Where did I put these in here? One of the things that I didn't realize is just how many of these wires we get. I think 3 is right. I think we're going to get 4 cycles of this. Or is it going to be 8 cycles? Nope, that's shellite. There we go. Okay. So... oh, we're going to get 8 cycles of this. So we'll get 8 chips, and then we got to figure out what we're going to do with them. Oh, this is fun, right? More capacitors, sure. This part, I guess I don't. Oh, it's 40 seconds each. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. I'm literally just going to sit here and refill this again. Okay, if I can be blunt, this is boring the snot out of me. So we'll just grab that. I guess I should probably set this up to do a couple more. But I don't even remember. Is the annealed copper wires? I'm not going to go grab more of those. That's fine. We'll leave it. I'll come back and do that later. For now, however, we do have what we need for Elite Circuit Assembler. I hope we have enough for 2. Yeah, I think we do. So let's go make that happen. and we are kind of officially in the ZPM, you know, in that kind of no man's land. Not over there, it's over here. I do that every time. I sit there and I stare at the energy hatches, trying to figure out which one of these did I want. I do have the LUV casings, that's nice. And then we have to go downstairs, though, to get the conveyor belts and the robot arms. I hope I have enough. We already kind of pulled some out, so... Oh, that's the LUV machine running upstairs. Elite Circuit Assembler 2. 1 and 1, okay. Robot arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Conveyor belts, we need 2. Oh no, and I only have 1 of these. Okay, I think we can actually fix that. Let me go see if I didn't put it in there. I did put 1 in there for a while to remind myself that that was a thing. Yeah. Where would we have quantum stars? You know what? I know where I put them. Where did I put this thing? I pulled these out because we stole the chemical bath, which probably needs to get replaced since we're not going to do it that way anymore. And one of the downsides to the way that I set this up is, so I can just put this in here. Perfect. It is a 30-second recipe, so it's just enough time to show. I should have given myself more space here because I have to squat and I still can't barely see it. What are you waiting on? More of these rings. Is it not making HSSS? I mean, it is, but what is it waiting on? While that's processing, I'm going to go run over real quick. It's over here. Is it still just waiting on... Yeah. It's still just waiting on iridium. I've got to figure out how we can get that to go faster. But I was busy... I was busy making cobaltite. Oh, man. Priorities, right? Over here. Okay, so we should have this guy done. Over here. I don't think any of this requires a clean room. We've got you. That's everything. I need 2 of these. Perfect. Okay. I think... Nope, we're missing something. Oh, I only got 2. I literally counted it out. And I still did it wrong. All right, last one. Done. Donezo. Okay, 2 elite circuit assemblers. One of them is going to go over here. And then one of them is going to go over on the other side. And this is going to, like, eat our power. Eventually, it needs to move into the clean room, but you can already tell the clean room is stuffed to the gills. So let's see if we can't make... Do I have the wire? I don't. I know, I've got twinite though. I suffered for these wires. Let's grab 2. I know I've got some more, but I've got some actual twinite wires somewhere, but we'll go ahead and put these in there, put these in there, and grab these. Grab these. And this is, I understand. I fully understand. This is a ridiculous use of our equipment. But at the same time, is it a ridiculous use? Okay, so this is what we're gonna simulate. And oh no. I just realized I need LUV all of these if I'm gonna do this. I think we might have enough. Let's go try. This might get put off until another episode. Yeah. So elite circuit assembler, let's go grab... I don't even have LUV circuits over here. Oh, this is gonna get weird. Because all my stuff is in different places. Stuff. I love when I call it stuff. It sounds like a very... Like I can't stand the idea of somebody taking my stuff. Alright. So, you guys this guy, and the machine hull gets us the LUV energy converter. And we didn't have that before. Why not? But I can put it right there. Yes. We'll give it this guy, and this may very well eat the rest of our power, which is okay because we're going to automate a lot of this. Okay, so all these boxes are probably not entirely necessary, but yeah, kind of they are. Okay, so if I recall correctly, this one I pull almost everything in from outside. Oh, right, we need a wire mill. That is a thing. Wire mill should be easy. I do need to grab these boxes here. We'll put this here. I haven't made one of these motor makers. I still call them motor makers in a while. Yeah, but this just requires straight. I don't remember how to do any of this. I was doing it pretty. I did like 4 in a row, and I got really good by the 4th one. And now I don't remember at all what I'm doing. So this one is the cells, right? Okay, let's do that one first. I am running low on these modular routers too. Okay, so we'll put this here. We'll grab a polar module. And the polar module is going to grab these guys, I think. Right, because that's one of the requirements. And then we're going to input here. Import. Okay, so that guy's running to replace the ones we're going to steal. I can't get this to do any less than 68, because it's 4 going here, and then the 64 that gets docked here, but I will cope. Nanoprocessor, so we need the LUV processors. Okay, I can live with that. And then we need 3 here. And I'm purposefully doing this in 2 stages so that if I need to, I don't have to worry about... okay, hold on. That's solar. We're going to make the solar cells 4. We need photovoltaic cell 3. No, we're making solar cell 5s. We need photovoltaic cell 4s, which still require phosphorus dope chips. Good. And we're going to make the Nacridal ones here shortly. And that will be good. So next, in fact, let's just look up here. 4s require advanced. And these finally all finished. This one takes like 320 seconds each. So once we get the power up, once we get to like the next tier, I will probably start looking at... Is it niobium titanium wire? I bet it is. Yeah. That would be over here. Actually, I've got some down here. We'll just grab these. I could actually just steal this, but I'm trying to keep everything modular, and that's a little bit silly, but same token. Okay, that's got to be SSSG, HSSS actually, but some of those machines require the niobium titanium pipes, which is weird. I find that weird. I don't know why. I don't think I should, but I do. And then let's go ahead and grab the wire mill. I'm trying to think of all the things that I need for it. I need 1 of you. And then 4 of you guys over here. No! Do I have 4 more motors? I bet I don't. I have 1. This doesn't require any motor. It does. Yeah. 2 from the robot arm, 1 from this pump here. All right, I think I figured it out. Why I'm not getting any nitrogen or iridium. It's because the nitric acid isn't getting made over here. Need that one. Go right there. Unfortunately, it does mean that I have to wait for this to process, and it is kind of slow. Okay, now why aren't you running? Nitrogen, oxygen. Okay, now it's waiting on this advanced electrolyzer. So it's going to be a while. This could be improved. I should improve this. Nitrogen, or if I were going to keep this around, this needs its own dedicated line, but that's not going to happen. So, yeah. Back to getting iridium, but very slow. However, essentially I've got 2 nitric acid makers, and this one is defunct because I'm not getting oxygen. Maybe we've got oxygen pumping in. But whatever we mix with, it's nitrogen dioxide, I think. Oh man, I don't know what this is. What this is going to. So, anyways, iridium is coming, and then we can make more. But I don't know if I caught it or not. The we do have 4 doohickeys. Where am I going? Parts maker. I need 2 wires. Yeah. I've got the 4 of these, and I just need the wires. Okay, that got a little carried away. We had a little more lawn mowing. You know, you're always like, why do you have so much lawn mowing? And I'd like to know that too. But it is what it is. Oh, we do need 2 LUV circuits. And now we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, and the LUV machine frame. There we go. Elite wire mill. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to get this whole thing automated. We are going to use the LUV circuit machine for what amounts to pure vanity. But we at least have half of this process done, and I have to wait for some more iridium to come in before we can finish that off. I really hope the iridium's working now. I might have to go, I don't know, figure something out. So this guy gets import 4 of those, please. Oh, that's right. We're not there yet. This one gets 4 of these, and this one gets 4 of these, and then this also gets 4 of these, and this one transmit 4 down. Import, 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 import. No, still export. Yeah, okay. And then all of this goes into another box right here. No, I've already got them in my inventory, don't I? Yep. And I'll fix this all shortly. Right. Okay, cool. Why did you get 20 of these? Good. Okay, you're really up 4. Oh, because I put that down. Gotcha. Okay. The downward facing one in the 2 seconds it took me to swap it over to limited. Okay. And then lastly, in order to make this happen, we have to, no, I guess not lastly. One of many steps that needs to happen, we change the output facing, and then I can use these twinite wires I've got somewhere and go yoink, yoink, yoink. You and you, and then lastly, what does this require? That's solar. With these guys. Fine, niobium type, fine. Okay, so that's 3, right? Okay, oh, I never put this one down. Clever. It needs more than 4. That's fine. Now what are you missing? We got the cells, we got the cores, we got the wire. Oh, processors. Did I not? Oh, I've got the dope chips here twice. No, I don't. I see what I did. I had in the 2 seconds it took me to swap that over. Okay, that's fine. We'll go grab those LUV chips, which is going to get swapped over here soon. But for now, it's still okay. So Let's go ahead and grab this, and we are actually going to run out. Oh man, everything's all connected. I'm doing this in the worst possible order. I'm constantly manufacturing emergencies because I'm not doing it in a reasonable manner. Okay, so now you have mainframes in you. You have mainframes in you. Oh, we need fluid cells. That'll work. We'll use the last one of those. Hit that. Output. And somewhere in here we have a... It might be too far away. Soldering iron. That one. Okay, nope, it's good enough. That means that you're running. You are. Okay. So I need to get more motors because we're going to need to make, in order to follow this pattern, which is not absolutely necessary, but we need one lathe, one assembler, one wire mill, two assemblers. So lathe, wire mill, bender, 3 assemblers. All at the LUV tier. That's not too bad if I can get some of this HSS wire going. Let's go check. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Okay, but worst case scenario, I can manually do it. I really don't want to manually do it. I've got some manual stuff to do. I'm gonna clean up a bunch of the settings, I guess. Trying to figure out where everything is becoming problematic. So while I like my organization system now, it's turning out to not be very good. Surprise and shock, I know. So yeah, see, like this one, this is too slow. This is just way too slow. So I could put oxygen in here. Which one are we using? Nitrogen, oxygen. Oh, this is where the hydrogen is coming from. And the problem is, I don't think I've got hydrogen anywhere near here. Or I would pull out of that. Yeah. So if I'm going to do this, then I need to go grab some hydrogen. I don't even know where I'm making hydrogen. I've been doing it just on the spot, and that's obviously turning out not to be ideal. I can't even put a big electrolyzer here because it's only a 2-slide. So yeah, what I'm learning is everything I was doing for efficiency, I was optimizing for the wrong thing. I really need to not optimize for space or materials. When you first start, sure, but you know, the way that I've got it set up, that's really turning into a poor plan. So I guess we're on hold until... I'd really like this just... Oh, you know what I can do here? This is what we're going to be cheeky about it. I think we can do this. It's up here. It's upstairs. I at least want to show that the it's working even if it's slow. One of these is making this stuff. Yeah. So I've got nitric acid. Oh, it's buckets though. Doggone it. How about if I do... This is a bad idea. We're going to try it anyways. Okay, if I do this, and then I do that again, one more time. Okay, you're an empty bucket, but you can't go anywhere until this bucket over here finishes. So essentially what we need is we need this nitric acid, because the nitric acid... Oh, I don't know where I'm going over here. The nitric acid is mixed with hydrochloric acid, which we have lots of, and then it... oh, it's not even in here, is it? It's in the chemical reactor room, which I don't know how to get to. Why do I make this complicated? It's in here, right? Yeah, it's down here. No, this is platinum group. Oh, it's in the centrifuge. That's what I was trying to get to. My subconscious was trying to do it right. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and do this. We'll grab you, put you down, and put this down, and... Actually, I'll just do this. Oh, no! I messed it all up. Okay, so that'll warp. Oh, no! Don't do that! I messed it all up. Quickly. There we go. Okay, now it's blocked. until we get... Uh-oh. Yeah, see, it'll do that. I don't know if you saw that, the flickering up at the top of the screen. It flickers, but what else do we need to do to get more nitric acid? I don't know. I don't know. I've already sucked out all the nitric acid out of this one. I guess I need to probably just... I don't know. I'm stuck in the midst of... It's honestly, I'm stuck in the midst of choice. I just don't... I just don't know. What would be the best? The best would be to... Okay, so... The chain is... over here. I've got to use the centrifuge with platinum group sludge. We're backed completely up on back to platinum group sludge. And this one just doesn't have any aqua regia. So we got to make the aqua regia, and the aqua regia is dependent on the nitric acid and platinum group sludge. Basically, I can... Well, we would still be stuck on aqua regia. The problem is I don't know where to... I keep saying the problem. The problem is I don't know where we're going to put this guy. So I maybe need to make another room just for lines. Like specific process lines of start to finish. So like in this case, it's a chemical reactor. And it's just any ore. Well, I guess many of the ores. So we'll do the purified sheldonite. So we'll warp in sheldonite. We'll purify it in a ore washer, and we can use the... We'll actually make the large ore washer just for funsies. But this is all going to happen off camera because there's no reason for me to obsess over this. But so I'll build... That's what I think we'll end up doing because we're really stuck right now until we get more HSSS. We can't do any LUD stuff. I can keep optimizing the lower tier stuff, but until we get this faster, it's just not worth it. So, yeah. Where am I? I'm trying to decide. I think maybe under this, maybe under here. I hate building here because, let's see if I can get there. Yeah, if I come over here, this is the building, and I basically have to like build it in the water. I could make, oh, I wonder if we can make sponges. You cannot. Huh. Okay, well, so that'll be today's episode, I think. We got this circuit assembler, which is no small feat. We've got it over there. We can do a few things with it. I will make probably some IV circuit assemblers. And then we will... If I can make some IV circuit assemblers... Oh, I know what we're going to do. Know what? No, we do have one more step we can do. I'll do the platinum stuff in the back end. And then while everything's catching up, we'll do the dimensional destabilizer. That's the next step, I think. Because if we do the dimensional destabilizer... and this, again, is a little silly, but not too bad. LUV circuits, rotary gears, this is not a problem to make. And then we'll have to make some shellite glass, which we'll do manually, because there's only 2 recipes for this, and I don't think this is a thing we're going to do. We might, but it's to get lava, and I don't want lava to really. So, you know what? Now that I'm looking at... Well, no. Okay, sorry. This is actually... We're finally going to have a use for... It's not in here. We're finally going to have a use for... Oh, it is. It's right here. This mega block structure. So I will build the dimensional destabilizer in here. It might actually be too big for the room. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 11 wide. Actually, that's not too bad. It can just go over here in this corner, and it'll come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Unless it needs to see the sunlight, it'll come here. We'll have room for another couple of big ones over there. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And then trying to think what else we need to make for this. Shellite glass is relatively easy. I think we have to tier up, but that'll just be one step after another. Non-conducting casing, we got a bunch of that. Stress-proof casing, we got a bunch. Molybdenum disilicide, I made a bunch of those off camera, but we have them. Assembly line gratings are easy, and we have a bunch. Blocks another star, we have enough, I think. Tungsten carbide case, right frame. Yeah, all of this is relatively easy. The maintenance hatch, a bunch of input and output buses, and then the parallel control hatch. So, and because this makes a stack at a time, it is a 75-second recipe. We will not run it at LUV for the sole reason that we don't have an LUV input hatch. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then I don't know what we're going to do with this tiny pile of nether star dust. We could recycle it back. Oh, that's why they've got this recipe. We might recycle it back. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. But, yeah, so in this space, dimensional destabilizer. In fact, I might even raise it up off the ground, pull it out a couple blocks just so we can run around it and see it. We'll see. It'll be cool. It'll be whatever we do will be fun. I am actually now looking forward to that. And then over here, these are our... Oh, look. Awesome. Forgot to clean this up. Okay, now we're good. I was playing with sizes, and because some of it was behind the wall there, I haven't been in that room in forever. It's very dark in there. We get slimes when the monsters are turned on. Fun times. All right, so iridium, more LUV motors, and dimensional destabilizer to get Naquita. And the reason we want Naquita is because we want the Naquita doped wafers so we can make the advanced system on a chip. Ooh, a Drasok. We could do the highly advanced circuit, and we use those when we start getting to absolute best recipe for LUV circuits. Until then, these are the guys that we use. EV and HV. Wait. Then what's IV? Hold on. IV circuit. No, not universal circuit. Oh, this is terrible. Okay. Microprocessor mainframe, nanoprocessor supercomputer, quantum processor assembly, or crystal processor. Okay. So crystal processor, we need crystal systems on a chip. That'll be cool. And that's crystal CPUs, which we get from engraved crystal chips, which we get from olivine plates or emerald plates. And the only reason I noticed olivine, emeralds is going to be obviously much, much easier. But olivine plates are interesting because you have to get them from a block of olivine. And then the olivine itself, you only get from... It was one secondary option. Or maybe they've removed it. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. It's olivine dust. You get olivine dust from basalt dust. That's what I'm remembering. So we could do it that approach. That it would be so roundabout when we've got how many million emeralds. It's always good to check for funsies. Can't go up there. I keep forgetting that. Oh, look here. Yep, that was at 500 at the beginning of the episode. So we are definitely reduced on those. Over here. Ooh, it's loud in this spot. Diamonds, emeralds. We have 2.37 million emeralds. Or we could make olivine from scratch. One of those sounds better than the others. This will be the first actual use for emeralds that we'll have. I mean, we've made like emerald for the sifter. I think we have, or not the sifter. For making the MV field generators. No, it was something like that. The MV emitters. The MV emitters. Which we never are going to use for anything. There's literally no use for them, but I automated it anyways. I take 2 emeralds and I fuse them together with a laser engraver, and that gives us a flawless or an exquisite emerald or something. And that's the only use we've had for emeralds so far, other than a few here and there. Like, I think we were burning them in a lapidary dynamo for a while, but really the emeralds are just kind of there until you hit a point where you need 1 billion of them. So, yeah, like I said, iridium, HSS into LUV motors, and then thirdly, dimensional destabilizer. Those are kind of our next steps, and everything else is gravy around that. So I appreciate you for hanging out. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flippity flop.